It's a mini Monday video. No, it's not. I love Angela. I be singing that even when it's not Monday, and even when it's not a mini Monday video, I constantly just say, it's a mini. I can't. So fun. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and I talk all things money on this channel, and for today we'll be actually stuffing $420 into our various binders into our wallet for the first paycheck of October. So it's payday, so let's get on to it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Before I forget, because I've been forgetting lately, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below if you are a new face around here, or if you are a returning viewer but for whatever reason you keep on forgetting. I'm Forgetful 2 Girl, so this is your gentle reminder to subscribe to the channel down below. Leave me some comments downstairs letting me know your suggestions as to what you would like to see in this channel. Yeah, let's get on started with our video for today. My uniform today is not as comfortable and doesn't reach all the way to my wrist, so I'm a little pooped about that, but it is what it is. Let's get on started with our wallet. Actually, what am I doing? Let's get on started with counting our cash. It's been a while, guys. I feel like last payday went by so quickly, and it was like so long ago. At least that's how it feels to me. Let me know if that's how y'all feel with every payday, because there's just so many bills to pay and there's just so many things to, you know, just do once you get payday. We're gonna be working with $420 for today. Haha, 420. I used to say that joke all the time and I never really understood it, and then once I did understand it, even though I never smoked, I don't know, I just always had to say it. Cool girl trying to be a cooler girl, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, we're gonna be doing can you focus? Can we focus? $420 today for our first paycheck for October. And as I put this, like I said, it's 420, but as I put this into the cash tray, I just want to say, I don't know what's going on with my focus lately on my camera, but there's always something going on. Excuse that. Also, do we like the nails? Typical little black French tip that I get from Walmart, LOL, and then my little bedazzly rings along with my engagement and my wedding band. But anyways, we have, let's set this up lower so you guys can see everything. So we have 100, we have 150, 200, 220, 220, 40, 60, 80, 320. And then I meant to get some 10s, but the ATMs that I went to did not have 10s, so here we are counting a whole bunch of 5s. So we have, what did I say, 320, so it should be $100 in here. So if 100, so there should be 20 bills in here, so it makes my life easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh goodness, I was getting to the last few bills and I was like, oh wait, it doesn't seem like we have 20. Did I do my math wrong, or did I do my counting wrong? Yeah, so this little slot here would be filled with our beautiful $10 bills, but we didn't get any today. So let's just get on started with our wallet. I do have my binders here on the side. I hope there's not too much going on. Let me actually just put this off to the side here and it should be a little bit better. Yeah, anyways, so how y'all doing? How's everything? I am not opening up like that. I'm opening up like this. Always have to forget something, even though I've done this for quite a few months now. Where's my budgeting sheet? Hold on. Okay, found it. This is just the back of the little paycheck breakdown, like I always say, from Glamour on a Budget. So I'm just gonna use the back to know what denominations are going where, and typical groceries, and only coffee is getting something in here. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna start at the back with coffee because that's the easiest one. And that's all that it has. So clearly I went out and bought a lot of the coffee or little fun things for myself or for my daughter this week. That's why this is empty. And like I said, even if there was a carryover, I would just carry it over to the next week. And okay, groceries, I'm gonna have to count. So we're doing $330 total in groceries, and this is besides the money that I put into my online grocery cash account. So that is with Wealthsimple. So if you guys are interested, like I typically forget to do these videos, but I'm trying to say more often, and I might make a shorts about it. Please, if you guys are friends here in the community, or if you are a family member or whoever, or just somebody who stumbled upon my channel and you guys are in Canada and would like to get some perks with some of the cash accounts that are available here in Canada, please make sure to check out the description. All my affiliate or my referral links are down there. Obviously, majority of them are that you get a bonus and I get a bonus if you use my referral link, but obviously this is at no extra cost to you. If you sign up for something that would be free, it's not like I get anything besides the bonus and you get the bonus anyways. So my cash account for groceries is with Wealthsimple, and I do have different other banks that I use for online purposes, so definitely check those out. If you already are somebody who uses Wealthsimple, maybe you want to check out another one for more sinking funds that you can keep online. Up to you, girl. But anyways, let's count 330. So I did this in a 100, I did this in the 250s, so that would be 200. Then I have, out of 6 20s, I need to get 5. That's 1 2 3 4 5, and 3 10s, which I didn't get 10s, so that would be 6 5s. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Why are these 5s all stacked together? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Awesome. So then in groceries we should have 330. So let's count: 100, 50, 200, to 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 305, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Wow, that was actually good counting. Good, go me. Are you kidding me? I could have never. But anyways, that's that. Fun fact, I love accents and impersonation, so if that ever pops out, especially like African and Caribbean accents, I love imitating those. So just in case, I'm not a British girly. I haven't dominated that one yet, but it's what it is. If you guys catch a little something, I promise it's something that I do for fun. I love watching movies and impersonating folks, or even like reels and stuff like that, so that's that. But anyways, let's move on to our first binder, which shall be our beautiful family binder. So let me actually just put my wallet over on this side since I don't need her anymore. Let's go ahead and start off with Matcha. This is my family binder, and let's go ahead and get started. So you guys will notice, hold on, first of all, can we get a moment for the entire binder? Ta-da! So you guys will notice some decorations here and there have been moved. You guys would have seen in a previous video that I set up my new A5 binder, which would be my agenda for my finances going forward. So in case you guys notice some differences, or if you're watching this video before you watch the other one, because maybe this is of interest to you versus like organizing and planning, that's why some little changes have gone here and there. Besides that, I also had to unstuff some of my envelopes to pay back my husband for something that it was my spending, but I did it on his card because I happened to have his card on me in the wallet, and then I didn't have funds in my other cards to use. As you guys know, I don't have credit cards right now, so it's all about my money. And until the next payday, I wasn't able to do much, and I did forget to give him back his card from the previous day, which I had needed for gas. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Not too many envelopes gonna be stuffed today. We're gonna be going into my brother's envelope, take out the tracker and the money. So let's mark this off. I am gonna be doing $10 for today for my brother, so let's do a, oh, there's a 10 here, so let's do that. Let's do a 10, and while that dries, let me grab my 2 5s, LOL. I actually have a, I have a 20. Should I do a mini condensing here? Because then maybe I can, it'll make my life easier for some 10s. Okay, let's do that. So instead of that, but then I have extra 10s. No, I'm just gonna keep it all the same. Because God forbid even though the math is mathing, God forbid it's not in my favor. Anyway, so 20, 30, and $40 for my brother, which is indicative of the tracker. This by Little Potato Saver, have seen a lot of her stuff be unboxed in several creators in the community, so shout out to her, love her stuff. And I actually ordered some things for my stepson for his birthday. He wanted to get into cash stuffing for like little, kid areas like gifts, clothes, toys, etc. So I did unstuff my stepson's envelope for that reason. That went to my credit card that paid that order for him. But yeah, just in case, that's one of the unstuffings that I did. And yeah, let's just keep going. But yeah, love Jen and her things. If you haven't checked her out, why is this always open? Definitely do it. Another one that I unstuffed is my husband's. As you guys can see, it has nothing in there. And I am still trying to catch up with this one. I should really just make it known that this one already beat me more than once. So that's that. So because we're trying to catch up with this one, nothing to scratch off in the tracker, and this one will just be getting 10. So that's the 2 5s. Fix the little corner here, and that's that. Besides that, the week is going well. I would say, well, actually no, the week is not going well. I've had a lot of emotional little ups and downs here and there. Quite a lot this week, and it's only Wednesday. Happy payday, but I've been doing a lot of things. Emergency will just be getting $10, so let me just get that started while I talk to you guys. Yeah, just been a lot of emotions here and there. I actually fasted yesterday. There's a lot of benefits, spiritually speaking, from fasting, and obviously health benefits too, like physical health. You connect with God because he becomes your strength when you are your most weak, because obviously if you are hungry, the flesh is being starved while the spirit is being strengthened because you rely on God for your strength. Emergency now has 50, 60, 70. Whoa. What? Where's my money? What happened here? Whoa. Did I? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. I was like, where's my money? Yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, okay, so 150, 60, 70, 75, and 80. Oh my gosh, I got scared. I was like, where's my money? Because I didn't unstuff that. I didn't have no emergency like that. Anyways, yeah, so I actually fasted yesterday to connect more strongly with God, just because I was going through it emotionally since Saturday. Fun fact, I actually got these nails not done. I did my nails myself in the car on the way to a wedding on Sunday, so they're still holding strong. The only one that keeps on falling off is this thumb. I guess the only one that I didn't properly do in the car, and then whatever times I've kind of tried to fix it. But anyways, yeah, so I've just been trying to, it's a mess here. I've just been trying to reconnect with Jesus, reading my Bible more, and just being able to just, yeah, try to connect more with him, because I've been going through it, girl, and I'm tired of going through it. So let's move on to our personal binder. This is in the blonde color. But yeah, just been going through it emotionally speaking this week. Besides that though, I did plan on starting to potty train my daughter. However, that didn't go through just because it was Thanksgiving. By the time you guys see this, it'll be like 2 weeks after, but it was Thanksgiving last weekend in Canada. And so I took off Friday from work. So my plan was to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday try to at least commence the potty training process, because I've been told that if you have like a way of being home the entire time, it really does help their success in it. And so yeah, I was planning on doing that, and then turns out that I forgot that I had a baby shower to go to on the Saturday, a wedding on the Sunday, which was totally last minute invitation, at least to me, don't mind the dryer going off. And then Monday was Thanksgiving, and so I was not able to do the things. And then Friday, whenever I take a day off, oh my goodness, it just never goes to plan. I do a whole bunch of errands, and then I get tired, and then I get grumpy, and then I never get to enjoy my days off. So for next time, I feel like I'm just gonna leave my errands for the weekends, even though I would have to take both the kids instead of just my daughter. I don't know. For the foreseeable future, I do want to enjoy my days off, obviously. And for the indefinite future, I obviously want to enjoy my days off, but clearly it's not working lately. So I don't know, girl. I just have to see what I can do better. For my birthday, she shall be getting $20, and I did this because I did get my toes done. Actually, I went for a pedicure. Let me put the money here. 20. Wait, I have to do the count. Hold on. So I'm gonna add a 20, and so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90. Okay, so then I need to do the math here. So each two icons is 15. So 15, 30, 45, 75, 90. Somehow, I'm not sure what's going on here. How do I have the exact same? But I was gonna stuff, because I swear I had, wait, hold on. No, that's not it. It's 15, and then this is 30, so that's 60. And okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because I unstuffed this to go to get my nails done, and obviously it's a little bit cheaper if you go with cash. And obviously, why am I cash stuffing if I'm not gonna use the cash, right? So ended up getting my toes done. I used this, and then the number was a little bit weird. Clearly I had whatever 90 minus the 20, so that would have been 70, but 70 is not a multiple of 15. So I wanted to stuff it, but not but I wanted to be able to, you know, get all the icons filled in, that way I didn't have to like erase everything or catch up again or whatever it is. So yeah, I unstuffed part of this to go to my nails, and then my nail fund is actually empty as well, so you guys will see that once we get to that envelope. But yeah, potty training did not happen for my daughter. I wanted to, but it's just gonna have to wait for a different time. With me being off from work and everything, I actually did book some extra time off. Nails will just be getting $5, so that's an extra little icon here. Let me grab the 5. Let's move her. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to wait another month for that to be able to happen. Sorry, not nails. This is hair. My bad. And why is this like this? Uh-oh. 20, 30, 35, and 40 for nails. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until November, because I do really, I feel like my daughter is just so brilliantly intelligent, and so I feel like she will get the concept of it quickly. Obviously that could totally surprise me and hit me in the face and it not go my way, but I do feel like she'd be able to grasp a lot of things. So yeah, let's go ahead and stuff nails next. Nails, let me fix this because that ain't proper. So nails will just be getting 5. Let me grab the money, put it in here while this dries. And yeah, what did you guys do for your potty training? I know Brittany over at BZ's Things, she has her daughter, I believe she's only 5 months older than my daughter. And how funny that actually Brittany and my daughter have the same birthday, and her daughter has the same birthday month as me. So that's pretty cool. It was meant to be. So yeah, let me know if whether you're Brittany, hey Brittany, or if you guys have toddlers or know of your friends and family who have toddlers. Let me know what y'all did or what age you waited until potty training them. I know every kid is different. Every adult interaction with their child is different. For example, with me, it would go way better than if she were to be trained by my husband, just because, I mean, men are men, and men are not as maternally driven, obviously, as women are. And so that wouldn't go super well. But anyways, let me know your tips and tricks, any helpful other items that you use for your potty training, any books that you read that kind of helped you not only mentally get ready, but also yeah, like kind of prepared you with what items you might have needed. And what age did you start potty training your child? I know a lot of people wait basically until they're like 2 or 3. A friend of mine recently, not recently, but it went really well for her. She potty trained her son, and within I think like 3 months he got it, or maybe I'm totally tripping and he got it for a shorter period of time. But anyways, perhaps you waited for a little bit longer versus shorter, because it depends on your child's developmental stage and where they're at. Anniversary will be getting 10. Let me mark this off. And so yeah, my daughter is, well, as of October 6th, she did turn, what is it, 2 years and 3 months. So she's definitely past the age of like being considered super early, but nonetheless, I do want to get knowledge from everybody. Anniversary now has 30, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it kind of helps to be guided by the community from fellow moms, not just random people on the internet who maybe had it lucky and that's why they're sharing their experience. Yeah. And the last envelope that we'll be doing for this stuffing for today is Christmas. So I don't remember if I shared this in a previous video, but Christmas I did move the money that we had accumulated for our first challenge that we did in here, which was Melina's Get and Loser We're Going Shopping. Those $100 that I finished with that challenge, I did move it to the bank, and that's what this placeholder is representing. It's very much a typical routine in the cash budgeting community to not get confused with a real bill versus a copy by putting a sticker on it. Obviously I live in Canada, so I wouldn't even need a sticker, but you know, girl, just in case I get confused. And it did say that Christmas was gonna get 15. And this new challenge that I opted out here, this is from Jen over at Little Potato Saver. So let me, yes, the last remaining 15. I always love to see an empty tray. So 15, that's all it has. And let me cross off a 15. And this one also will be able to save you $100 if you see here. So let me just put a little heart right there. Cute. And yeah, I'm excited because when I moved this to the bank, I felt so cool because I was like, oh my gosh, I have a placeholder. That's pretty awesome. But anyways, for Christmas, for now, it has $100 in the bank plus whatever interest it has accumulated in the online cash account. So 100 in the bank, and then I have 5, 10, and 15, so $115 in total, which, hey, in comparison to other years, that's great savings for me because I never used to prepare very well for Christmas or for the holidays in general, or anything, to be honest. This cash budgeting system really works when it comes to preparing for some things. Even the fact that I got my toes done and it was all paid for in cash, which is overall cheaper, and just, hey, it's there for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me take a sip of my water because she's been yapping and not hydrating, so give me a second. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I really do have to go, so I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe downstairs like I said before. It'll really make me happy, and it'll also help the channel grow. It's funny because I got a comment the other day, and I feel like especially in my outros and my intros, I got a comment the other day mentioning how I talk really fast, and so that's why the person isn't subscribing to my channel. I don't think that I talk super fast to the point where you wouldn't be able to understand what I'm saying. Some words here and there I do stutter because I am going so fast, and obviously my mouth, my tongue, my saliva, and all that stuff is not up to par with what my mind is trying to say and vocalize in my thoughts. I found the comment pretty funny. However, obviously I would want to accommodate y'all. If majority of y'all do not understand what I'm saying because I'm talking too fast, definitely let me know. It's something that I need to also, you know, work through with the Lord, because what's the point of doing something terrible or poorly if you can't reap the benefits of what you're trying to do here? So if I'm trying to communicate here, inspire other people to get into the cash budget system or whatever, and I'm doing a terrible job by talking too fast, then perhaps that's something that I need to evaluate and really give it to the Lord to slow down my thoughts, slow down my speech, so others can reap the benefits just like I can reap the benefits. So let me know if that person is not alone. Obviously I'm not making fun of that person, and I'm definitely not going to post their comment or whatever on here. You guys, if you guys are so curious, you guys can go look for it yourselves. Yeah, let me know, because it's not the first time that I've been told that I talk fast, but I didn't think I talked that fast that you couldn't understand. But anyways, I love honesty and transparency, so definitely let me know downstairs in the comments. And besides that, I will close you guys off with the verse of the day. Hopefully something that has to do with slowing down and perhaps taking each moment for its precious value. So I hope I can find that, and hopefully if I do, I'll put it right over here. And if it's not, either way, this verse of the day, I hope that it blesses you and touches your heart in whatever way it is that God is trying to reveal himself to you. Notice that I'm trying to slow down my speech. I hope that this blesses you. Like I said, go to God with all your troubles, with all your issues, and he will provide in whatever way it is that he sees fit for that moment. Obviously our timing is not his timing, and his plans are not our plans. That's why he's greater than us. And nonetheless, we have to just be patient with his plan for us. It's something that I'm definitely learning in a whole bunch of areas of my life, but just keep praying for your girl. I'll keep praying for y'all. And besides that, guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. I appreciate y'all and your view and your interactions whenever you guys leave me comments downstairs. And yeah, until the next one, I hope that God blesses you in all the areas of your life, your family, your food, your car, your finances, your everything, and most importantly, your health and your relationship with him. Besides that, I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Bye.